All right, podcast number 2, New York Jets Talk. Your host, Ryan Scarabaggio and Andrew Marinelli. Let's talk about this week's game against the Miami Dolphins. What you think about it, Andrew?
I thought I thought just everything was just working very well. I think our game plan was just perfect, and I think everything just went great in my opinion. What about you?
Um,
What do you
my opinion, it went amazing. It was a close fight there. We lost 20-3. We put 3 points on the board. Good sign. Uh, but nah. In all seriousness, terrible game. Sam Donald. I don't know if he's legit or not. Adam Gase ruined him. I think you could say, right?
I would say Adam Gase ruins everyone on the team.
Yeah. Like if you think about it, Ryan Tannehill sucked on the Dolphins, and when you see him on Tennessee, I ain't saying he's a great on Tennessee. I ain't saying he's great, but he's an average quarterback, and he's leading them to probably another playoffs this year. So, if you think about it, I think Sam Donald's really screwing Adam Gase is really screwing Sam Donald's career up, and I feel bad for the guy. He deserves another chance with another team. I think we get something out of him. Maybe if we let him sit the rest of the season, we have more value because if he keeps on sucking, we'll get less out of it. But Joe Flacco's been doing pretty well with the team, I think. I think he's been doing – I liked him as quarterback, but we don't know in the situation right now. We're 0-11. It doesn't matter who's playing. We can have high school running back playing, and it doesn't matter. Like
Me playing.
in my opinion, the star of that game was Frank Gore for the New York Jets.
100%.
I'm loving the guy, honestly. He puts so much effort in. He cares. Like he doesn't want to be 0-11, of course. Nobody on the team wants to be 0-11. But obviously we don't know that. It just looks like the team, they go out there, they lose and go back into the locker room. They look like they don't have any energy. Like they're mad.
Right. And let me screen share something. I want to show you because I was just looking up
All right.
an
Can you
article.
screen share or do I have to share? Do it.
You gotta enable screen sharing, and I'll show you an article. If not, I'll just send it to you. But
Screen share. No, I don't think that's it.
it's an article about the play calling last week against the Dolphins. I think it's very interesting.
I don't know.
You make me the host, it should work.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just make it a host. All right. I think you got it now.
So take a look at this article here. You can see it,
right? I see Adam Gase play calling Jets Dolphins.
All right.
And I see the go. Did Adam Gase get caught lying? Yes. We got to bring that up.
Absolutely.
So I heard about this. I'll say what I have to say, and you can say what you have to say. I heard a press conference. Adam Gase went to a meeting. The press conference and lied about his lied about he wasn't calling the plays. And during the game, when the offense was on the field, Dowell Loggins, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, close enough.
He was talking to other players or other people on the Jets staff while the offense was running plays.
Right, and this is Adam Gase last week.
So
this is what
I don't know what this guy's trying to say. Like, make believe the team was doing amazing. Like, they won that game. Like, Woody took full credit and just said, yeah, I called the plays. Like, since they lost, he's obviously not going to say he called the plays. I mean, you should say that. Other teams, but it's Adam Gase, so he's going to lie. He's just a loser, straight up loser, and I don't even care about him. He can leave. It's just ridiculous. It's a 5-year-old. Same thing when him and Alex Lewis, O-lineman, got into a big argument. Now
talk about that, yeah.
Now he's out for the season because they had a little confliction, and now he's not playing. He's on a non-injury list. Like it's just baby stuff at this point, and it gets to a certain point where it's not fun to even watch the team. Like every Sunday I'll put the game on maybe for the quarter, and I'll put the rest of the 1:00 games on what time they're playing on Red Zone. I'll watch the Red Zone and everything. There's no point of watching this team anymore. I don't even deserve to be on TV. It's just absolutely embarrassing. So, Andrew, what do you think about that situation with Adam Gase and the play calling?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much par for the course with Adam Gase. I mean, he says he wasn't calling the plays, and in reality, he was. So, just the complete failure to take ownership of anything that goes on with the Jets. Like, he just does not want to take ownership of anything.
I think it comes up to Chris Johnson a lot too, and nobody realizes that. I feel like I think people are obviously blaming the owner of the team, but like it's more Adam Gase. Like yes, it's Adam Gase, but the owner should be taking responsibility and realize what's going on right now. And he should have been fired this week. With all the what's it called, cancerous stuff that's going on with this team.
Right,
Just
the non-football stuff.
yeah, it's not real football. It really isn't, and it gets to a certain point where it just got to stop and you fire him, and it doesn't even matter who's the coach at the season. You can have some other like intern term on the team to be the coach. It would be less toxic, and it'd be better for this team. And it shows like they don't want to play. I
Absolutely.
see certain players want to play. Marcus May, great player, so underrated. He wants to play the football game. He is kicking ass. He wants to prove himself. Frank Gore, guy's like 38 years old. I don't even know his age. I just know he's really old.
37.
He's trying. He wants the team to win, and that's the only reason why we're pushing the ball down the field is because of him.
And yeah, let me show you another article. It's about the Alex Lewis thing. Hopefully, we don't get like copyrighted or anything. But the 4-year veteran is in his first year of a 3-year deal worth $18.6 million. So if you don't know what he said, I believe what he said was, I should have followed Jamal. Like, I should have just left this team. Should have gotten out of here. So that just shows you the kind of energy that Adam Gase brings to our team, to our locker room. I mean,
Yes.
absolutely ridiculous. Just
Yeah,
wow.
I see where he's coming from with the Jamal Adams situation. Like he's like, I should have followed Jamal and everything. Yeah, I get it. I just think next year is going to be a better year, 100%. There's no unless you don't fire the guy, then it's just going to be
Oh God, I hope we did.
like what like. But I think next year we're gonna go into the season. We have a lot of cap space. We're gonna get some good solid players and build around this team as much as we could. CJ Mosley most likely will play next season. I don't see why he wouldn't. Avery Williamson, he's on the Steelers now, so maybe we'll get like another linebacker in the free agency. Corners we need. And then it comes down to the Trevor Lawrence situation in the draft, and we see what happens. But there's really not much to talk about Trevor Lawrence. Like everybody wants him. Like it's just simple as that. We do want the team to succeed, but it's just not gonna happen this season. Let's talk about the upcoming game against the Jets versus Raiders.
Sure.
What do you think, Andrew?
I mean, it's probably gonna be the same thing for me as is every week. I'll turn on the first half. We're getting blown out. Jets are just completely uncompetitive, and I'll turn on red zone. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, honestly. Probably put on red zone, look what's going on, and turn the game off. But Josh Jacobs is not playing the game. He is not gonna play. So I mean that could help, but I doubt it will. It's not gonna make a difference. I bet you he's fine and he can play. I don't know. Hold on, my bad. I bet you he's fine and he can play, but
There's no
they're
point.
obviously not going to risk him against the New York Jets.
Right.
That's exactly what's going to happen. The spread for the game is -8. Raiders have to win by more than 8. The over is 42.5, under 42.5. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't think we have a shot like to obviously win. It's just weird. I don't think Sam Donald should be playing. I don't think it's worth the risk. Him getting.
And you said you don't believe Sam Darnold's the guy. Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's not the guy. He's not. It's not, especially not for this team. He could definitely maybe do something on another team. He's just not fit for New York. He's not. It's not for him. Josh Jacobs is not playing. Then you got Frank Gore, which I think will have a pretty well game this upcoming week. And then we'll see Denzel Mims maybe do something, score a touchdown, be pretty cool. And then Henry Ruggs. I heard that Adam Gase wanted Henry Ruggs. That was the wide receiver they were gonna get. Like if it wasn't for an O lineman, but that's what he said. But he's like, you have to take an O lineman if you need one. He said whatever he wants to say. But Henry Ruggs, he I don't know if he would. I don't really didn't really want him. I rather CD Lamb, but it doesn't matter.
How is Henry Ruggs doing?
Henry Ruggs, he's not doing that well. He has like 2 blow-up games or something, and then just has a couple of receptions each game.
He has 17
Whatever.
receptions, 312 yards, and 1 touchdown on the season.
312 yards. Yeah, Waller's been balling. Waller, I like Waller. Hopefully he scores a touchdown this week for my fantasy. But other than that, yeah, it's not really a good season. Not much to really talk about here. It's just, we have anything to bring up, Andrew?
I think you mentioned most of it. I mean, I think what you said is right. Like the best thing we can hope for is like a loss, because obviously the Jaguars are like so close to us. And then also like maybe see Denzel Mims have like a good game or something. Is Mekhi Becton playing? I'm not sure.
Probably
right.
I was talking to my cousin yesterday about something, and we were talking about like betting and stuff. And he goes, "You should take the Jaguars because they've been having close games against good teams. Don't take them to win, but take the spread." And I would never risk it, but it's just I looked at the games and I was like, wow, they do have solid close games against pretty swell teams like the Packers.
Pretty swell.
I think I said well. But, yeah, I wanted to bring up the Sam Darnold stats from Jets versus Raiders. I mean Jets versus Dolphins, my bad.
If you really want to do that, go ahead.
Sam Darnold, 16 for 27, 197 yards, 2 interceptions, and he got sacked 3 times. Frank Gore, 8 rushing attempts for 74 yards. Pretty solid. Yeah, he did pretty well for himself. And I don't blame the guy. Perriman, 4 receptions, 79 yards. They do have good stats. Denzel Mims has 4 receptions for 67 yards, which is not bad. It's not even like the stats at this point. It's like we can never get points on the board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our last in offense, of course, there's no doubt in my mind. We had 3 points against the Dolphins week 12. Let's go back to week 11. We put up a close game with the Chargers, I guess you could say, 6 points, but it really wasn't that close. It was just last-minute points. Then we go to week 10, and we had a bye. And then week 9, we were playing the Patriots. Lost by 3. It's close games. Those games, there's a lot of blowouts more in the beginning of the season. But yeah, I just feel bad for this team. I really do. Yeah, that's all I have to cover.
I just want to point out that Denzel Mims is having he's played 5 games. He has 300 yards, I think. So
it's not
that's
bad.
nothing to sneeze at. It's like a 1,000-yard season if you blow it up. Which I know Jets fans are very good at saying, "Oh well, if you blow this up to a full season, because no player actually stays healthy the whole season when they're on the Jets." But Denzel Mims is playing pretty good, so at least we could be happy about that. Our first and second round picks were pretty good.
No, that's why I like Joe Douglas. That's why I like him. I don't think he's bad. He has nothing to do with this problem. I feel like there's nothing he can really do. Yeah, of course there's stuff he can do, but it's more on Adam Gase and Chris Johnson. I think we keep Douglas, find a new coach, maybe talk to Joe Douglas about the coach situation, maybe see who he likes, and who would have a better chemistry together, the GM and coach. Yeah. That's about it. Me, Ronnie Scarabaggio, New York Jets Talk, Andrew Marnelli. And we'll see you next week with another video. Subscribe if you would like to.
Before we do it, do you want to do score predictions real quick?
Score. Yeah, we'll do score.
You were pretpretty close last week. I want to point that out. You said 21-3.
I said 21-10.
Okay, you said 21-10. The score's 21-3. So
I think it was 23, but sorry. I give the score predictions. Let me think. I'm going with a loss. Um, it depends on me. It depends with Henry Ruggs. He's really fast, and I think he's just going to beat the corners down the field nonstop, like Tyreek Hill did last week against the Bucks. But I'm going to go with the unders 46 and a half, 45 and a half. I'm going to go with 27 to 13 Raiders.
Okay. I think you're about right with the Henry Ruggs situation and like the score. I say we keep it close-ish, like within 10 points for the majority of the game. Then in like mid third quarter, we just lose the game and we lose. I'd say 34 to. I'll say 34 to 10, 34-13, 34-13. That's my score.
I like that prediction. I really do. All right. So yeah, me, Ronnie Scarabaggio, our second podcast. Andrew Marnelli. New York Jets Talk and everything. So please
Follow
subscribe
us on Instagram.
Subscribe if you like to. Follow our Instagram. Keep in touch. We really want to work hard on this, and this is our first 2 podcasts. So we're trying to figure out a situation how to do the podcast in person. We're fine. We can do it. It's just we're having mic technical problems, but yeah, we're just trying our best here. So yeah, thank you for watching and everything. So
And if you actually watch to the end, feel free to leave a comment and ask us questions. We will answer it if you leave us a comment. So
yes, if there's a comment, talk about anything Jets, we will answer your comments and everything. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Have a lovely night.